Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Resident Evil 4. You know, Un Forastero and friends. Alright. Let's see if we can hopefully kill the chainsaw boy this time around. After bread talk, time for a recording. Hells yes, exactly so. Exactly so. Let's hope I manage to get a feel for the... Oh, wow. They... Oh, egg. Yes, take chicken egg. Hi, hello, back. Yes, exactly. Imbecile. Exactly. That was exactly my thought as well. And let's... Oh, wow, that's a good find. And then this one. I could have probably quick turned my way through there, but oh well. Oh, I thought there might be a window there, but no, okay, never mind. Alright, then a quick run up here to get the bullets here, because I realized I probably need the extra shotgun bullets. Or shell. I always call shotgun ammo bullets, but it's shells. For some reason, I just can't get that in my head. I don't know why. Okay, now we do this. Go here. And now we
Vayan por detrás. Who are these people?
Okay. Let's see if we can make this happen right quick. Oh. Nothing this time, but just one peseta, huh? Oh boy. If you were firing artillery, that would be accurate. Fair point. Okay, and here we make some room to ourselves. Knock down that. Alright. And now we try to get this done. Now we try. We try hard. Okay. Okay, so first we grab shotgun. And we try to get them a little bit to be friends here. And maybe an early grenade right here. And also let's combine the yellow with the thing with the here. Because green, red, yellow is the good mix. Good too. Because the yellow one adds the increased maximum health. Okay, and now let's do a... I don't know why I keep opening the inventory with the Y. That's not gonna work. Okay. Oh wow. Un fora indeed. Come on, show me what you got. Damn. Well, they have that, apparently. Okay, and now the second grenade. Surely. Please, game, don't yet go quiet on me. There. 10,000 pesetas. That is what we're looking for, man. Unlucky break. Alright, and then back to pistol. Oh, man. Yes.
La campana. Es hora de
Not perfect,
Tenemos
but this one I'll
que
take.
irnos.
Again, it's perfectly possible I still have less money now than what I...
Lord Sattler.
Sattler, yes. What I got from the previous run, but I had to take the chainsaw boy. It felt wrong without it, you know?
Where's everyone going?
Bingo?
Bingo?
Bingo? He said the thing! Resident Evil.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
Mm-hmm.
Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Indeed. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 shotgun shells there. Pesetas here. I have no idea if the chickens made it though. It was a bit of an explosive fight right there. Kind of looks like they might have not made it. Oh well. 25,500. That's actually more pesetas. I found a new love towards Evos in Forza because of the anti-lag list update gives me so much more soul. Okay, cool. Lovely. I always found that the Evos are really, really cool cars, and as a kid, I was indeed a Mitsubishi Evo fan over Subarus. That's probably just because when I was a kid, Tommi Mäkinen drove Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6 or 7. Either or. Oh, chicken. So, therefore, that was, of course, the cool one then, you know? But I always found that in the, in most of the, rally simulation games, the Mitsubishi Lancers were really... They're really good cars, but they're slightly harder to control than the, equivalent Subaru, you know? The Impreza, whatever it was back then. VRC, VRT, VRX, whatever. He was more into Evos. Yeah, I can super get that. I just found them harder to drive. With the exception of, in Dirt Rally, you know, 1.0, you know, the first Dirt Rally, you know, the one from maybe, oh wait, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X. That was, that car drove like a dream. That is an excellent rally car to drive in that game. It was tricky, but it worked. It was pretty stable. I really liked it. Many small insects are feasting on leftovers. Logical explanation that Subaru has lower center of gravity because of the Boxer engine. Oh, I don't doubt that. I believe it makes sense. It just feels more fidgety to drive. It's harder to control. The Mitsubishis, but again, it's personal preference, right? And like, I'll drive either one if I ever get a chance, you know? Spinel! I have no memory if this place has any of the shiny things to shoot down. I don't think so, but who knows? I'm probably gonna at some point walk into a bear trap, so, you know. Because this game is kind of hard to look down in. Like, it's... I can't look lower than this when I'm, like, in here, for example. So it's hard to see where you're walking. That's kind of a part of why the bear traps are hard. You can look down with the knife, like so, but, you know. The ultimate low COG, giant ass battery. Indeed. Indeed. Chicken, would you like to do an egg? I have one egg. I'd love a second egg. No? Ah! Oh, see here. See this. This here is a hole made by either one of the villagers or me when I shot at them. You can break the doors and then shoot through the door at the villagers, like through holes like this. And again, the Resi 4 remake is across the board 10 out of 10 according to everyone, which I haven't played it. It probably is then. But it doesn't have this mechanic. You cannot break doors like this in Resi 4 remake, according to one critic that I got this info out of. I find that to be an interesting oversight, because that's a really, really, really cool and almost revolutionary thing that this game did, and then it just, like, got forgotten to be put in the remake. I find that to be kind of curious. There's an unpleasant odor coming from the kettle. It sure doesn't smell like a refreshing drink to me. Aw, but you know, but you haven't tasted it though. Maybe it's very good. What a sinister-looking fellow. I wonder if how long it will take for EVs to quietly seep into motorsports. Well, they are there in some ways, right? Like, there has already been for a while, like, a electronic or an electric formula category of racing, like Formula E or something like that. And, like, it's decently, like, I wouldn't call it the most popular thing in the world, but it's a thing. And then the, like, electronic hybrid thingamathings are also a thing in Formula 1 as well, in a way that the, like, Formula... Okay, this is gonna take a bit of explaining. So, Formula 1 cars have this KERS, K-E-R-S system, right? Where the engine sort of, like, collects extra energy into electrical charge while the car is going, right? And then you can use up that extra charge when you want to add like 50 or something, you know, horsepower into the straight that you're going in. So it's like an extra added tactical racing thing by means of the electrical engine inside the whole thing that makes it a sort of a hybrid car, you know? Same thing with the, or a similar thing with current rally cars as well. this year. I think they do a similar thing. I think it's called something different, but it has basically the same principle. You mean like yeah, E-Demolition Derby or yeah, Lithium Fires. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Lithium Fires, they go for a while. Or an E-Rally. Yeah, but yeah, in Rally we're all already like halfway, I think. And I'm not sure, but I would imagine that it's sort of possible to drive an electric car in like some sort of rally disciplines. Probably it's just not a. What seems to be food has started to rot, but no one has bothered to throw it away. But yeah. And then in a different kind of a motorsport thing, which is like not a rally thing, or well, sort of yes, but sort of no. It's that there are some super high-end hypercars that are fully electric. I forget most of the names, but there's like at least one that's Chinese that looks basically like a spaceship, and it goes like a maniac. And then there's the Rimac, R-I-M-A-C. I think it's Dutch, which is like an extraordinarily quick hypercar that I know for a fact that at least one Rimac has driven in a like a hill climb or point to point rather asphalt rally stage, sort of. So there, like it's seeping in, and I'm actually kind of excited. For a long time, yeah, I think Rimac is Dutch and Rimac has something like 2,000 horsepower. Yeah, that sounds about right. It is crazy. Like, it's absolute madness how quick that thing is, and it's powerful as all hell. It's absolute madness. Like, don't quote me on the horsepowers, but I'll believe you, yeah. Yeah, instant torque, yeah. Like, if you do drag racing in a Rimac, like, I believe it was Jeremy Clarkson when he did a drag race against a Rimac. I think Richard Hammond was the one who drove the Rimac. He said, you know, that Rimac just fucks off. Like, he said, like it was not like the distance difference was absolutely crazy, and I forget what car Clarkson had, and yeah, but it just, man, whatever Clarkson had was also fast for sure, but it's just like the Rimac just like went and won, and it was just like bye. Aventador. Yeah, okay, yeah. Lamborghini Aventador. Right, exactly, yeah. Which is, I have it on good authority, a Lamborghini Aventador is not a slow car. Yeah, the newer one is faster. Yeah, that's true. You could buy a lot of sandwiches for that cost of that. That is also a fact. Yes, it may be that I can't quite buy a Rimac, but and I'd rather do sandwiches. But still, there's a dirty bed here. It appears that their stains are a person's blood. In a weird way, that sort of a stained bed is almost like a Silent Hill trope, you know? I remember this feeling freaky in a way that I didn't expect the Resident Evil game to be. It was quite curious. Several small items, so on, so on. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to just, like, not miss any obvious items, you know? What in God's name? If only he'd come with me. Right. Okay, so... I think I can't enter this building anyway. The newer Rimac can hit the speeds of 412 kilometers per hour. Whew! That is a mighty nice little pace to go to the grocery store. For sure. Man. Nothing here. Nor here. Okay. Again, just like, especially at the beginning, the resources are scarce. So I don't want to miss out, you know? I know. Oh. It was a secret green herb. I vaguely remembered there being something like that, but I was like, yeah, how do I get that? That is how I get that. Cool. Alright. We're doing progress. Progress is good. I think this might have been... or was it locked? Hold on. I think so. It's locked and won't open, and Leon teleported away from the door to show me that message. There's some kind of symbol on the door. And now I'm back. I lied a bit. There's 1914 horsepower. Yeah, 1000. Sure. Pretty close, though. It's the fastest one out there and it's scary. That is true. That is true. Oh, here we have a... ammo! Okay. I wonder if I've missed anything. I don't see anything obvious being shot. Hello? Hello, chicken. Do you want to do an egg? I feel like the one difference in the demo was that the chickens were a lot more gracious to just, like, they give eggs, and these ones, they give one. And then they maybe lay another one when I come back, like, loads later, you know? Okay, let's do a quick climb up once more. I don't think there's anything here, but... Right. Again, I probably will miss out on a bunch of stuff for sure, but I'm trying, you know? I'm trying. Might as well strap a rocket. Yeah, basically, yeah. Just like when you need to put a satellite into orbit, just like turn a Rimac like to be vertical and just like, all right, satellite to the Rimac and there we are. You know, environmentally friendly space travel. That is a thing solved. Right? I feel like that probably works just fine. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh. More bullets and this. Alert order. Rocket racing would be a fun sport if not ludicrously expensive and hazardous. Yes, it's a true story. Alert order. Recently there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. These people are probably not the smartest tools in the shed, because they're like, the prisoner is in this place, and just like, boing, just put the paper into the wall, like, oh, cool. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Bitores Mendez. They already stepped up to semis in US and do drag races with them. Oh boy. That sounds very sensible. But you know, if they're having fun, who am I to judge? I've never fully understood the drag race concepts. Like I mean, all motorsports is fun, but drag racing seems so, I don't know. I feel like I need corners and more fine goings of left and right, you know? But that's just me. But I respect it, though. It's not easy. It has a lot of crazy engineering going on, mind you. I fully get it. Nuclear rocket racing on Mars. Right next to biker mice from Mars, and then just like... Exactly. Okay, I think I checked everything. Except maybe that one. Give me a... Man, I'm sorry I'm slow. I can't miss resources, because if I do, I'm lost. I already ran out of bullets here like twice. One right turn at the hill here. I don't think I've been to that building. This one. Yep, I'm right. I do quite like drag racing. I think it's boring compared to something like Rally or DTM, but the speeds are something else. I do get that. I haven't really... I've never seen drag racing in like live, like in real life, you know. So I fully get that the noise is probably awesome, and I do super like appreciate the engineering going on in it, because the fine details of the engines and the aerodynamics is crazy, and it goes right down to the details of like filling up the tires just halfway or so on, so they're like soft enough that they have more of a area of grip into the ground, because they flatten a little bit, and it's just a whole thing. Like I super like I respect the crazy genius going on there. It's just like, you know, it's over very quickly, and I'm like. Okay, I think now that's everything. Cool. An entire hemisphere of Mars is just littered with radioactive debris. Yeah. That is probably true. Would be in that case for sure. And still no egg. How dare. I want egg. Does this say something, actually? The sign reads farm. I'm glad he is here to translate. And I did check this. Yeah. Cool, okay. We're ready! We can go! Woo! This seems like super dangerous. I may want to just take the actually, good point. Should I take an egg or a first aid spray? Well, first off, let's combine these two here and these two here, just to make it more sensible here. And also, reload. Cool. All right. Let's. Are there any crows or something I need to be aware of? Don't see any. Alright. Ooh! 2 eggs. Also very, very ambient music. There's one zombie there, all the way there. I probably can't quite hit... Oh, I could hit his head. Yeah, it's just really, really, really hard. For a hot moment, it showed the laser dot. Oh, and in the remake, there's no laser sight, which... 3 eggs? Wow. And again, I remember with my standard definition, big, you know, clunky TV, I played this on PS2. This area with this music. I mean, I know it's probably quaint today, but this was atmospheric, oppressive, and I was honestly, this felt intense. Like, this felt scarier then than like the worst moment of Dead Space would feel now. What's the make and model of the pistol you're currently using? Well, it's I'm not the expert, but it's probably at least legally different, but... Standard 9mm. You'd have to ask the museum guy from YouTube about the details. He probably mentions something that's close. But I'm not a pistol expert. Like, it has some sort of a weird text on the side, but I don't... it's not HD. Like, it says something like Kendo or something along those lines, but... But yeah, there's probably a YouTube video of the museum guy, the... what's his name? Reacting to Resident Evil 4's guns. The, Jonathan Ferguson. He's a fun dude to listen to, and he, you know, he's like a museum curator or overwatcher or whatever of the guns. He knows his stuff. Like, he's probably the most fun, like, expert reacts stuff I ever see. With maybe the exception of some of the, like, martial arts people to movies sometime. But even then... But even then, Jonathan Ferguson is, like, the most, he has, like, a kind and sympathetic vibe to him. Which is a fun contrast to, you know, talking about murder machines, you know. It's... I find it fun, you know. It's a cool little, thing. Okay, let's start fighting though. This is a pretty good angle to be. Oh shit! You know what? The eggs are gone. Damn. Man, I hope that's a checkpoint. That better be a checkpoint. Yes. Okay, cool. Because I lost the eggs when I was talking. It's... The items despawn so quickly. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright. Okay, let's do the reloads again. That's one egg. Combine that to that, and this to that. Alright. The remake might have changed... Oh, sure, yeah. Polymer lower receiver now. Yeah, for sure. But I'm pretty sure that there's also an original Resident Evil video from him. I'm almost completely positive because I think I've seen it. I think so at least. Okay. When they drop a second egg, I start shooting. Come on, chickens. Or maybe the egg just... Yeah, these eggs really just... Damn. I need to be luckier than that, apparently, then. But yeah. Oh, and just I wanted to... I feel like my train of thought kind of just, like, got just... I cut my own train of thought with the... But about, like, again, I wanted to thank you once more for the bits, because, like, I have made a lot of progress in, like, self-respecting my hobbies and my, you know, work, which is, you know, this in a way, you know? But it's still really easy to convince oneself that doing this, like, streaming is meaningless and pointless, kind of. Like, you know, because I'm a really small streamer, I have very few followers, and it doesn't really, like, I've never exploded in any, you know, fame or notoriety or visibility in any way. So it's easy to, like, tell oneself that, well, doing these streams is essentially pointless. Like, it's not gonna do anything or be anything or be worth anything or mean anything or so on, right? So, seeing that sort of a thing happen, like, that's, like, you know, a multiple days of food worth of, like, one bit alert, you know, it really makes one, like, sort of keep that self-talk down, like, wait, like, this actually can mean something. It probably will never be, like, a big... Like, I'll probably never be, like, a big or medium-sized or anything streamer, but I may be... Like, maybe I can be... more than... nothing, or... It's hard to explain, but, you know. I hope that makes sense. Sort of. Egg, egg, egg. One more egg. Found it similar to HKUSP. Okay. It looks like the remake made the furniture much closer to the real thing. Okay. Okay. Makes... That sort of makes sense. The remake is newer, and oftentimes the newer games try to be more accurate to things. Unless they do completely fictional guns, but still. Although in some cases, I suppose, some older weapons try to be really, really accurate because they didn't really maybe think about, like, possible, like, you know, lawsuits for being the exact thing, you know? Although I'm pretty sure at least some guns are perfectly allowed to be visualized verbatim exactly. I'm not the expert on that either, but I think Jonathan Ferguson himself has said that. Like, there are some that are not, like, in that sort of a copyright, I think. Not sure which ones, but still. But it's probably a habit that the game companies are in to stay on this on the zip. I have to mention Forza community here. I made myself a trophy truck, and one of the most used liveries is a blue one with a Viagra text on the side. Of course it is. Of course it is. Like, way back in Forza Horizon, I think 3 or 4, and then Forza Motorsport 6, I actually managed to do, like, a liveries that did okay for, like, you know, they were like these, like, abstract black and then color, like, tribal things that, like scratchy tribal things. They did, like, not super duper, but actually well enough. Like, they, I don't know, a few hundred downloads. It's a... No, thanks for noticing it, but it's not a haircut. I tie my hair down these days, at least usually. It's so long and so messy that it just, like, I can't deal with it. The problem is I haven't had a haircut. I should. I have to keep it, like, tied up. It's so... It's such a catastrophe. I probably will... Never did delivers myself, but I do builds and tunes. Yeah, that... I did some of those too. Like, I did a pretty good one for the Bugatti Veyron in again, Forza Horizon 4, I think, or Motorsport 6. Either or, where for the achievement of doing the really, really quick top speed, I did tune for that. Drift cars, yeah. I also otherwise wouldn't have done the liveries back then, but point being that at least in Motorsport 6, and I think some of the other ones, there's achievements for, like, getting an X amount of money for, like, the livery downloads, you know? And that is the reason. I don't think I got the one in Motorsport 6 or, I don't know, one of them, but I got pretty close. Alright. Here we go. Man, that one took some damage. Yeah, some of the villagers are much stronger than the other ones. Sure. Crotch shot. I know, but I couldn't get a headshot reliably, so I went for the second best option. This is the original game, Iron Imp. Not remaster. So this is the sorry. Let me rephrase. This is the Xbox One version. So it's the Resident Evil 4 HD from like 2012 or something for the Xbox One. You know, for it's a years old game, if that helps. It's the Xbox One version that I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. That is a long-term headshot right there. Or a long-distance one, rather. So cerdo. Oh boy. Come on. Hello. Fall down, maybe? There you are. Got 800%. Okay, yeah, I was thinking it looked just a bit up-res from... Yeah. It does. Had a recent thing people I said about. I've only seen the original quite some time ago for reference. Yeah. I understand, yeah. Yeah, it's slightly HD resed up, but it is essentially the original game still. Like, there's no... I believe the only gameplay difference between this and the GameCube or PS2 game is obviously the specific controls for this controller, but that's it, you know? But I hope you've been doing well, Iron Imp. About the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more, will be awarded... The rest is illegible. Right. I don't remember if I get something for doing all 15 though, so... Probably should, just in case. Octopus is about. I see. I see. Give us a minute, I need to check a thing. Do. Okay, I'll have to do a quick break again pretty soon, but not quite yet. Give us a minute. We'll just explore this. Oh, right, yeah. This is an old trick here. So there's a thing that one can pick up, the shiny necklace. But if I shoot it now, it'll fall into the poo. You know, the poo well in the poo. And secretly, in the Pooh well, there lives Winnie the Pooh. That's where his name comes from. But if I shoot the wood plank here, it closes the well. And now, I can shoot the thing, and it'll drop on the thing instead, and I'll take it. It'll be clean. Got the pearl pendant. Da-da-da. And I believe if I open that well, then I can't close it again. I think there was something like that. It was really cruel like that. Oh, hello. I can't believe this. These are all dead bodies. And I've killed almost 3 times that already, but that's a different story. History with some classic horror games is a bit of an incomplete mosaic. Played a bit of Alone in the Dark and Watchtower way back when, and then a bit of Resident Evil 1 and Silent Hill 1 and 2. Okay. Well, if I may recommend something, you may want to play and System Shock 2 was I spent most time with it. We've ranked that among it. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I think System Shock 2 is horror elements at least. What you want to do is play, at least watch a Let's Play of Silent Hill, maybe 3, and For the Room. For the Room is flawed, but really interesting. And then Resident Evil 4 for sure. And then Project Zero and Project Zero 2. They're touch annoying to track down, but and 3. I have 3 somewhere. But they're very good. And very scary. Nothing here except a stinking pool of manure. Whoa. I don't remember. Was that a bad dog? I think it was a bad dog. I think that dog doesn't like you. But I also don't think it gives any items, so if I can avoid fighting it, it might just save me some bullets. Ah! Barrel! Empty. Boo. Yeah, there's one of the medallions. Okay, so give me a file. The file said yeah, RE4 was really popularized over the shoulder stop and pop action direction in the general formula. Yeah, sure, yeah. The third-person action game was popularized by this for sure. Although for me, the big thing was Max Payne. That was the way to Okay, 7 in the farm. Let's see. Spellcheck. Why do you arm wrestle me every day, but never bail me out on spelling? Yeah, I don't know. It's a mystery to all of us why everyone always has their life upside down by spell checking. Okay, let's get 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Ah! Tough angle, come on. Come on. Okay. I think there's at least one that's really tricky. But for the sake of argument, let's just do... Man, that's really... That's so far away from here. I just gotta get closer, I suppose. I really worry about that dog. It's just gonna come at me, you know? Man, that sway. Jesus. Ugh. Brought a third-person action. Max Payne really nailed down some important aspects to movement and feel. Wasn't nothing Rockstar bought them. Yeah. Or I think, yeah, Rockstar bought the IP, but not the developer, I think. Like, Remedy is still a independent developer, I think. But the Max Payne IP was, yeah, I think Rockstar either bought or at least bought the publishing rights to it. Or something. Octo Party indeed, yes. There were earlier examples like MDK, but it felt more slidey. Oh, sure, yeah. I saw MDK, yeah. I never played it, I think. My friend had it. MDK 1 and 2. The character was very interesting looking. Like this... almost like a combination of like a motorcycle suit, but alien looking, but feminine, and... it was interesting. Spinel! Oh, hello. No! There you go. 3 bullets left. Damn. Motorcycle pyramid head, yeah. And, I mean, that goes way back. I haven't seen that design in, like... Jesus, I was about to say 20 years, but I think it's more than 20 years. 25, at least. A lot of pesetas, but I really, 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 really need bullets. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I can get up from here. Ooh, bullets. I mean, for a hot second, I just realized I don't have enough bullets to shoot the medallions at this point. With the flanked ribbon parachute, Shiny Entertainment had some crazy character. Oh, for sure. I never even knew what developer made that. Yeah. Time ends up making you feel. Oh, that is a true story. Yeah. That is a true story for sure. Okay. I think there was an item I can get here if I drop on the correct spot. Like on this side here. Yeah, this really weird bit where, yeah. I always found this fascinating. You got the beer stain. These weird words and how one pronounces them is always, that was the great mystery of Resident Evil 4. I'm so paranoid about the floor, though, because I know I'm gonna step into a bear trap at some point. I just know it. It's gonna happen. Okay, but before I get more distracted, okay, let's get back in here, up here, through here. Alright. This medallion is the... There you go. First try. Woohoo! Okay, that's 4. And all the way over there is 5. I'm trying to keep an eye out for the notion that there might be eggs still coming out of the chickens. I got a lot of eggs. I got more eggs than I imagined I could. But that's fine because I think I got just 1 egg from the like village, but now the farm gave me 5. I think. I'm so worried. Like at some point I'm gonna step into it. Another spinel. $1,000 money. Also, the movement is really, really, upsetting. Because I'm never sure if movement is just a chicken or something much worse. Okay, so you man, like Leon has a really shaky hands. Come on, like we. Jesus, come on, man, just look at that. I'm pretty sure the beginning of the. Oh, you know what? It's because of the health bar, isn't it? Brown or normal chicken egg? Can I examine it to... Restores health by a small degree. Restores partial health. Which one is bigger, partial or small degree? Ah! Game, please, come on. Partial ah, boy. Health by a small degree restores partial health. I think partial would... Like, that's my wild guess as well, but... Man, that's still really not super helpful. Yeah, I'll try the normal egg for small degree. Yeah, seems fine. Or actually, no, this is equally still shaky, huh? Yeah, that's really odd. I guess it's like environmental or like a behavioral storytelling, right? Like, the game is telling me that Leon is now more on edge because he knows he's in a dangerous place and there's bad Spaniards and stuff. Because at the beginning, this was not a thing. That like, Jesus. Okay, come on. Oh, gee. Ah. Ah. Or the game is a bit janky. Yeah. Could be. That is a fair notion to consider. And you are aiming at something far. Yeah, true, but it's still like this. The hands didn't move this way at the beginning of the game when I shot at the crows. That's my reference point, you know. Ah, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, well. BRB. Okay, cool. Give this a second. Okay. Okay, so that one is locked apparently. And yeah, one more medallion. Hold on. I assume it's probably not here, yeah. Probably on the outside of the barn on that end. Somewhere here. Yep, there it is. There we go. 7. I believe that 7 is the number I was looking for here, right? Yeah, 7 in the farm and 8 in the cemetery. Cool, lovely. Alright. I think that's everything in this bit, apart from the dog. But I'm throwing a guess here that the dog doesn't give any loot. I guess I could save the game and try. Yeah, let's do that, because I'm really desperate for items, but I also don't have, like, anything to spare. And if this doesn't have anything, I'll just reload that save, and then I'll probably do a quick BRB anyway then, so. Alright. Okay. I thought I remembered that it attacks me. Okay. Apparently no. But it does not want to die, huh? I know it's like from a distance and all, but still. Maybe it's actually immortal. I don't remember this stuff, like, at all. I don't think that's the dog, no. It's slightly different colored. And it's like that dog is gonna it's a different thing with that dog. I need to check if it'll give items.
Yay, smile.
Yay, smile. Valkyrie, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you so much. I hope you've had a good day. And apparently that dog exists only to alert the villagers, apparently, maybe, because it doesn't. Yeah, it's an immortal dog. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, I think it's an immortal dog for sure. But I saved just before so that I, you know, don't lose anything as such. But yeah, thank you for the 14 entire months, Valkyrie. Holy moliness. Thank you. God damn. This has been a day for sure. Alrighty. And I'll do the thing you mentioned, Valkyrie, on Discord. Give us a second. But also a quick BRB will be I need a quick BRB anyway, so if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe and see you in the next one.